Brosplay!
Alright, welcome back. So we were just talking about things with sugar on them.
Oh, right.
No,
like, not in this episode.
Right, yes, sorry. Before we started talking about things with sugar on them, I was hearing a story about some people who went to Chicago and they were eating in a restaurant there when they realized that the salad was just super sweet. Like, it tasted...
You see that?
Yeah. I understand the freezing, but I don't understand the physics. So they tried this salad and it was really sweet. So they asked the waitress, you know, why is the salad so sweet? And she said, oh, sorry, is it too sweet for you? They added sugar to the salad.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, that is so
crazy. How do you
crazy.
even do that? Like, you're not talking about like tablespoons of actual sugar, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, because there's already sugar in dressings more often than not, but I'm pretty sure they actually put, like, they just mixed the salad and then sprinkled sugar over it.
Wow.
Yeah, how ridiculous.
I used to do that with Shreddies when I was a kid. And then as an adult, I'm like, Shreddies are fucking great on their own.
Yeah.
Like, and you don't feel like garbage afterwards because it's just cardboard, not sugar.
It's just cardboard.
It's just cardboard.
Actually, that's why I stopped eating Shreddies. It's because I was like, oh, maybe if I, maybe if I find like a no-name brand, they'll like come without sugar. Nope. Apparently, it's impossible to make Shreddies without sugar.
What?
The worst is always, I have a hierarchy of sugar. The sugar that I'll put up with most readily is honey and maple syrup for kind of obvious reasons.
All right.
And then after that is actual sugar. And then after that is all the other bullshit, like glucose, fructose, and high fructose corn syrup and cornstarch.
You trying to rhyme over there?
Yeah, bro.
Here's the order of my list. It contains the glucose, fructose, high glucose syrup.
It's just, yeah, you see some of these things sometimes and you're just thinking, why does it need malt syrup in it? Like, is that really necessary?
The bigger question is, why can't it?
Yeah, why shouldn't it have malt syrup? Exactly. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
That's what you want to know?
This is what you want? You want more fucking sugar in your cardboard?
Yeah, it's just so crazy these days. It's just impossible to find something without it. It really is.
Yeah, and corn, my goodness.
I know, it's the backbone of our food these days.
Yeah, we're gonna run out of it.
Well,
Pretty.
What's interesting is that my worst meals are actually the meals that I eat at home, believe it or not. Usually it's the other way around, that, you know, when you're at home you have time to make food, but when you're away you have to sacrifice. But all the food I eat outside the house is all like seeds and nuts and dried food.
I like seeds and nuts and dry food too, and I go to the desert.
You don't like seeds and nuts. Don't talk about nuts with me. I'm the nut king. I like to nut all over the place.
Let me tell you about finna nut.
Yeah, let me tell you about a thing or two about seeds.
It's when you're bustin'.
Well, what I can
tell you. It's when
you,
you're bustin' a fat one.
I would have serious trouble going to the Galapagos. The Galapagos. Yes.
I know, I'm so opposed to the Galapagos.
No, so you're aware of what they are, right?
What?
The Galapagos Islands.
No.
That's where Darwin first came up with his theory of evolution. Because there was all these different islands, and on each island the birds had evolved differently based off what they were able to eat. And so he said, oh, well, this must be natural selection. So anyways, the Galapagos Islands are now a protected area where they have really serious quarantine protocols to make sure you don't bring any foreign objects or any foreign life. So you're not allowed to eat any seeds for 2 weeks before you go there.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and seeds are potentially one of the main portions of my diet, so I don't know if I would ever be able to pull that off.
I have no idea what's happening here. Or whether
This is the boss though, right?
Yeah, 100%. Like, what the fuck? Bro. Like, how am I even supposed to deal with this?
There's some serious chaos going on here.
The music's pretty lit, though.
Dun, dun, da, da, da. We need louder music.
It's not my fault. Yeah, look at that. I can't do anything about that.
God damn it.
Bob Saget?
Yeah, god damn it, Bob
this is the
Saget.
Guy. This is the guy. He was copying himself, and now he's not. Now, just keep strafing.
So
just
only-
keep strafing.
dude,
just
only-
keep
yeah.
strafing, strafing. Just keep strafing.
Okay.
Just keep strafing.
Dude, only his hurt you. All the other ones were going through you.
Oh.
Yeah. They were a
Oh.
falsehood. A
Yes.
lie.
False idols.
How dare you tell me a
just
lie?
as quick as the rest. All right.
Flower of the ruin. Is that a
Oh,
hand grenade?
Horn of the warning.
Horn of the warning.
I'm a big fan of slapstick.
Really?
Yeah, like any form of that. Any of like, you know, like hitting a character in this game that like falls and.
But you're not a fan of slapstick comedy.
I mean, it's not really done like exclusively the way it was with the three guys. What were they called?
Three Stooges?
Yeah.
Right. Nowadays it's sort of a blend. Slapstick
Yeah.
mixed in with drama, usually.
Generally, yeah.
Yeah. I definitely really like shock. Shock is
Yeah.
big for me, and so is misdirection. One of my favorites is when somebody just goes way too far in an area where there's like, you know, good faith or at least an understanding that they're messing around. You know, where someone will like they'll drop the simplest thing like a bottle cap and someone will just go, "What the fuck, Linda? God damn it, we're trying to run a tight ship here." Like that kind of stuff I find hilarious.
Yeah.
As long as, you know, you're not being an ass.
Fucking.
As long as Linda doesn't have a really fragile personality and you're just making her feel bad.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! I'm running!
There's
I'm running!
fire around the walls.
All right. I think I just bumped him.
He did. I didn't have any time for his allies. Yeah. Grah!
All right.
Grah!
These guys are really hard. They're called wardens.
Wardens of the north. Wardens of the south.
No.
He went to the north.
No.
Went to the southeast.
Maybe.
Yeah, he went to the southeast.
Oh hi.
Oh, hey there, dudes.
As a curse to give them low health.
Oh, nice. Ah, I see. I recognize the purple from before when you had it.
Wow, you just did a Billy. That was a really good Billy.
Oh, Billy from Billy and Satan?
Billy and the Satan, yeah. Oh, gee, Satan. My butthole's on fire.
I had one of those Beyond Meat burgers, and now I don't feel so good, Satan. That is the only thing I'm worried about, is it not being this as digestible as meat. It's just being weird.
You haven't been, your body isn't used to using Beyond Meat.
But what I really want to see is I want to see the lab-grown meat. That's what I'm looking for next.
You know they described it in originally?
Wow.
Like the first time they ever did it? A nondescript bundle of cells.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
appetizing.
That's totally what I want to eat.
Yeah, can I get the junior nondescript bundle of cells?
Yeah,
please?
I'll get a 1/4 pound of nondescript bundles of cells.
Is that the mega bundle of cells?
Yeah,
Fuck
would you like to supersize your bundle
Betrayal.
of cells?
Whoa!
Ooh, Jesus.
My neighbors think that I'm a goofball.
You are a
They're
goofball,
not
bro.
wrong. Hello,
You are-
explosive guy.
Hello, explosions. Hello, my guy.
Hello, my darling. Hello, my darling. Also, my darling. Yeah. Darling, won't you... Yeah.
Jesus.
Just darling, my darling.
Are you even trying here?
Darling, my darling.
Are you even trying?
Are you even entertained?
Respect their ears.
Respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out.
That's all you got?
Me.
Find out? Just find out?
Sorry, I was lagging.
You had some latency?
Yeah. Some latency issues.
Ooh, that's a big ruby. It's a big ruby.
Yeah, you'd be worried about people stealing your entire fucking fortress.
Can you imagine that? Guards are walking one night and like little stone chips start falling around them. They look up and there's just a bunch of guys trying to dislodge that.
It's really not ridiculous. I imagine that's happened a lot. Although it would have been the palace. The palace would have been covered in shit like that. It wouldn't have been, yeah, it wouldn't have been like the entire city.
Right. Yeah. And it would have been pretty heavily guarded.
Yeah.
I went and watched the new Aladdin movie.
Good for you.
It's good, man.
Nice.
I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It was not an immense deviation from the original.
Nice.
But it also didn't feel like it was disrespectful to Robin Williams at all.
That's good.
Oh, this guy's just getting screwed.
Yeah, man. He's been stun locked him, bro.
Oh my god, that was so vicious.
See, your players are always.
I really wish that crushed him. That would have been way funnier.
Players will always abuse the game, whether they're abusing other players or the game. There's always going to be an abuse, right? That's
Right.
like as much a part of designing the game is considering the abuse. Like, oh, players will never like try to jump from this thing to that thing. Yes, they will.
Yeah, they will do that immediately. That is potentially the first thing that they will do.
I looked up how to skip a part of a game, the intro of a game, expecting to find a mod, and there's a legit way to. I mean, it's not legit, but like, I didn't realize you were there. So
he keeps respawning. I think you just shut him down for a couple seconds by hitting him with his own fireball.
Yeah, I'm gonna go toward the exit. I didn't find a mod. I found people who have explained. What was that?
Well, that was neat.
There's like a little skull guy in there.
Is this a platform?
Is that a rock? Is that a frog? Hey, yo, mama!
Yo, mama.
Yeah,
Yo.
it's Bender. Whoa, is that gonna go off? Really? It's not gonna go off?
Hey, what is this? I actually want to know. Well, that's helpful.
It's not gonna tell me.
I think you can
die on
punch
it.
people into it. I think that's probably what it's
Oh,
for. Yeah.
yes. It's like that part on Spartacus where he's like, I'm going to learn from Spartacus, and one day I'm going to get freed from this place. And they're doing that over top of him training with that
Yeah.
giant fucking Gaul,
Yeah.
who then kicks him into a spike and dies immediately.
Yeah. I love the anticlimactic. I don't even know what to call it, but oh, well, that was a great
Nicely
jump.
done.
Great jump.
Good on me. Yay, rank up rewards.
Oh, yeah.
What was I saying? I was partway through a statement.
The last thing I remember is you talking about the guy who got spiked on the wall.
Hmm.
Are you talking about before that? Before we saw the wall
Yeah,
spikes?
yeah.
Oh, man. I don't even know what we were talking about all of a sudden.
Oh, it takes wishes. Loading to the next level takes wishes. I had a feeling there was something that they were balancing out. Yeah, I only have 2 wishes. Or 1 wish.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think I might have actually taken 2 wishes. Because you start with 3, right?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said, bro.
Takes wishes. I just thought of the singular. I was not there yet.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Magic.
Physics.
What is that shape? What is that shape? What is that?
Why would that be in this place? That's really kind of unsettling.
Yeah.
You got these weird
It's
golden
cursed.
cats and then Dora the Explorer.
It cursed me.
It cursed us.
Cursed
Cursed the whole city. Cursed. Cursed.
Welcome to Karst. A Karst the city is cursed.
Unfortunately, the city is cursed. Totally cursed.
What's it called? Karst.
It's
Yes, I know
Karst.
what this is. What?
Yes, it's cursed. The city
Where you
cursed.
guys going? The fight's over here.
Come back. Karst is not that way. Karst is behind you.
Okay, so I understand that like you're explaining that there's a curse on this city, and all the people have turned into like skeletons and shit. But like, who the fuck keeps ice barrels? Like that was part of your city already?
Dude, you don't have ice barrels in your house?
Not
Are you behind the times?
not in a while.
What is this called? Sword of Despair?
Something like that.
Sword of Repair?
Sort of repair. Is that? Oh shit! It's got lightning.
It's got what?
It's got lightning.
Oh, I thought you said lighting.
That too.
It does have some lighting.
You do have the right to be an attorney.
Technically. Imagine that's what they told you. You have the right to be your own attorney. Imagine how many people would take them up on that offer.
Well, you do have the right to represent yourself, but
You do, but they usually inform you have the right to an attorney.
yeah.
Rather than, yeah, they don't even mention that. They just
I don't even think they say that. Like that line that you and I know is not. I don't think that's what they say in Canada.
definitely not in Canada,
No.
and I don't even think the way they say it in movies. I don't think that's the way it's actually said in the States.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they call it counsel here. You have the right to counsel.
Yeah, I
Legal
think.
counsel.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. It is interesting the subtle differences, but ultimately the process is very, very similar.
Yeah, it's because it all came from one idyllic society.
Right, right. That idyllic society, the one that can't figure out if it wants to stay in the house or go outside and pee.
The one with a province constantly trying to leave the country.
Oh, yeah. I was actually referring to the one across the pond.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, that's what I meant by can't figure out if they want to stay in the house or not.
For those not familiar, I fucking hate this guy. Like, grow up. Canada has a province, called Quebec. The only French, like mostly French-speaking province in Canada. No! And they've held, is it 2 or 3 referendums?
At least 2.
Yeah. They've held votes to leave the country and be their own country. Is that true, or is it
Yes,
just
to
their
become
own?
their own sovereign nation.
Yeah, and it has definitely divided the country on multiple occasions, and probably still. But the people who want them to leave don't really understand it. That I mean, it might be good for Quebec, but it wouldn't be good for Canada.
That is one of the challenges about referendums on anything, is that you're kind of trusting that all the citizens are informed enough to make a good decision, right? Which is,
Hard to say.
well, let's face it, anyone who lives anywhere knows that you can't trust the entirety of the population to be informed, right?
Yeah, it's like that part of Game of Thrones, like, we'll let the people decide who their rulers are.
Like, yeah, that makes
Just
sense.
laughter.
Oh, that was pretty epic. Vortex into some wall spikes.
Yeah.
Killed by the Maw of Howling. That's what they call it. The Maw of Howling. That's unreal.
You see, I don't fully understand referendums myself, but that's the difference. Is that I don't know.
Well, that you admit that you don't know.
Right.
Yeah. I think that's huge.
But I wouldn't just say, yeah, get them out of here.
Exactly. I even remember saying that as a kid. I kept saying, oh man, I wish they had left. Which, in some ways, does kind of make sense, because we would save a marginal amount of money by not putting French on everything. So
Yeah.
like, there is an aspect of that, especially when you consider French is not a language that lends you power in the world. It's not Japanese, it's not Mandarin, it's not Spanish. It's fucking French. There's only one other major country, other than African countries which were colonized, that speaks it. So I think that was my thought, and then I remember our dad explaining, well, it's not really that simple. It kind of cuts the country literally in half.
Oh yeah, you there would be no way to get to the east and west side of Canada.
Yeah.
And in experience, when you divide a place into east, west, or north and south, it usually is a bad thing.
Yeah, things don't go well.
Yeah, you generally don't associate that positively.
Yeah, is that how-
Why are the Carolinas
And the Dakotas, yeah.
Yeah, why are they separated?
I was just going to ask, did that start
That's
during the Civil War?
It feels like
Probably
a Civil War
did.
experience. Yeah.
Probably did. But the other thing is, I feel like the referendum should have been, instead of all of Quebec separating, Montreal, Quebec City, and that like strip that connects Ontario to New Brunswick, we keep that. And they get all that frozen, desolate land that's all north of it. You know? Like where Bonhomme lives.
Bonhomme?
Yeah.
Who's Bonhomme? I know that name.
Bonhomme, I believe, is French for snowman.
Oh yeah, okay.
But what's the place? It's like there's a certain mountain out there.
That means good boy, isn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Good man?
Yeah, good boy.
Not snowman.
Well, it's the same as bonbons. I mean, good goods.
But like, what's snowflake? It's something de flacon.
Flacon de neige.
De neige. So it should be neige man. Neige.
Homme de neige would
Yes.
make so much more sense.
Garçon de neige. Man of snow.
You remember that one time I like we got a tray or something from my mom, and it kind of reminded me of a snowboard. And I was just staring at it, and everyone looks over me, and I just went, planche à neige. Planche à neige. There is something beautiful about that backwards way of speaking.
I love
where
I
everything
love
is a
French.
board
The
of snow.
The sound in French, I really enjoy it. I love how much it flows. So,
Yeah. Je ne pas parler. Je ne parlais pas.
Je ne parle pas en français. En
Yeah.
français. Je te oui te non français.
So I was.
I think I just said I 8, but the number 8.
Oh, yes, you did.
Je wheat.
I ate Mitchell. What did you do?
Because 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, that's rude. You're really not supposed to do that.
You're not supposed to eat people, no. Not with their permission, at least.
Yeah, seriously. What was it? Oh, yes. I find that English is like printing if French is like cursive. It's very effective, but it's not that
It's
pretty.
faster, but doesn't look as good.
Yeah, exactly. It's not nearly as beautiful, but I would say it is in some ways more effective.
I think English is kind of it's like an upright language, not in a good way. Like nothing is like slanted on its everything is just like
It's non-italicized.
yeah, it's rigid.
Yes.
It's like everything is said in almost like if you could only exclusively build buildings in straight up and down bricks.
Kind of like
Like
it, yeah.
skyscrapers, right?
I actually sometimes I liken my printing style to the English language because it's very crude, very harsh, but very effective. And that's really what the English language is. It's brutal. Everyone who tries to learn English that knew another language generally tend to say it's really hard and really annoying because of all the exceptions,
Yeah.
right? But I also find there's a ton of exceptions in other lanlanguages. So part of that is just learning a new language sucks. Period.
I plan on learning French just because it's the language of our country.
Really?
Yeah.
What,
I also have a decent amount of background because we had French immersion and then French in school
You actually went to French immersion?
for like a year or two, yeah.
Where?
When I was really young.
Oh, I guess don't say that. But
First year. I wouldn't even know.
oh, for your grade 1. Yes,
even
you
know the
did go to
name.
French immersion. I forgot about that.
That's where I got reprimanded for something I didn't do. Some
Really?
mistaken identity.
Mistaken identity.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know, grade 2 or whatever.
This
And this teacher just comes in, starts saying some shit in French. I don't know French. I'm pretty young. And then she's like yelling at me, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna go for recess. And she's just like, he's getting his shoes on. And it's funny that I remember this. I really want to use this guy to explode that guy, but he's dead already. Yeah, and then they made me not go to recess because some kid was kicking shoes in the hallway, and he looked like me.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it's okay. I eventually got my revenge.
Oh, how so? Did you like? Did you take a shit in the classroom?
No,
Just blame it on being young.
no, I just didn't grow up to be a miserable cunt.
My
That's like
revenge is outliving
revenge
you.
on its own, really.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man.
God damn it! No! Don't punch me in the face, goob monster.
Yeah, it looks like he's just looking for that, looking to knock your block off.
Fucking with the punches and the kicks.
The punches and the kicks.
Get him in the face! Get him in the face!
With a
All
whip
right,
crack with a
all right, that's
mouth.
one.
Oh. I don't
Oh,
know
I can get
how
his
much
feet.
That's doing to him. What's this? What's this?
Come on, dude! Yes!
There we go. Death. Death by sword.
That was just like whip crack one of the whippy tail. Potion of the crazed. I'm crazy.
You got the potion of the craze.
Get out of my way.
I'm
crazy.
crazy. So crazy. We did it. We made it.
I just watched The Room, the flower shop scene again. It is so fucking funny.
It is.
You're my favorite. Yo, hello, doggy. You're my favorite customer. Bye.
It's pretty fantastic.
It is. I think it's a much better scene than Oh Hi Mark, but it's just Oh Hi Mark is much easier to
Reference.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, hi, Kitty. I think that might be like the only way to reference that scene in a short form.
Yeah. Doggy though.
Is it a doggy?
I thought it was kitty, but it's a doggy apparently.
Ah, okay. Maybe I'm getting that bad info from you.
Yeah. And similarly, Wicker Man, the movie with where Nick Cage is like, not the bees, my eyes.
My eyes.
Ah.
There's no bees in his eyes, for the record.
No. Better, like a better scene to quote, but I think a much funnier scene is when he dresses like a bear, and this woman thinks that he is someone else in the bear suit, and he's running up to her, and she's like, "Oh hey," and she thinks he's gonna, like, I don't know, give her a hug or something, and he bitch slaps her to the ground.
In the Wicker Man?
In the bear suit. It is so funny. It is much funnier than the bees scene. Ow! What was that? Oh.
Yeah, he's gonna move. I was gonna warn you about that.
Look at that! He only moves when I'm not looking.
Dude,
he's
you
a
can't be
weeping angel.
serious. You can't be serious.
He's a weeping angel. Yeah, he's a weeping angel, dude.
That is amazing. Oh, that is so awesome.
Okay, his feet. Look at that spinning helmet.
Oh, that's pretty cool. It's like a top. You at all interested in tops, brother? Let's just say anything you search online will continue to be advertised to you forever. That is a terrifying weeping angel.
What's this ugly thing? Fuck.
Dude, that's sinister. Yeah, he needs more time. Ah! Oh, man. That is so creepy. The music is done really well. Oh, boy.
I love that. Fuck, this game is so cool in the end, man. Oh,
no! Oh, nice. Just in time.
Oh,
God.
Wow.
Thank you for joining us in the city of Brass. Next time, the Hell Lion.
The Hell Lion. Oh.
Did you know that was gonna happen?
No, I thought he was stuck on that square. I was coming back to throw the fire pot on his face.
See, I was very worried about it, but I was very aware it was okay if we died, so I was just kind of waiting to see what happened.